All right, so I totally screwed up my predictions for Devon and David, East versus West 7. Let's see if I can get it right for King of the Table. All right, guys, we have a very exciting match coming up at King of the Table June 24th, and it's Devon Larratt versus Dave Chaffee. Basically, it's to find out who the number one in North America is. And prior to East versus West 7, I would agree with that. Let me tell you why I may not agree now. A little history. Jerry Carteret has never beat Dave Chaffee, ever. But now Dave Chaffee has some injuries. He's been going outside more, top rolling more. Now, we did see him use a bent wrist press versus Vitali and a bent wrist press versus Hermes. But if you see him going outside now instead of grabbing Jerry low, and the way Jerry's looking, Jerry might could actually beat Dave. I'm not sure. I'm not saying he can. I'm just saying there's a possibility. Styles may have changed a little bit. And I obviously would have said Devon would have beat Jerry after what they did at WAL. But seeing Devon lose once he was fully committed in that shoulder press by Gennady, it's possible Jerry could beat Devon. So I'm saying all this to say this match versus Dave versus Devon prior to East versus West 7, in my mind, would have been to claim dominance in North America. What I think now is whoever wins this match needs to pull Jerry Carteret to find out who the number one in North America is. All that aside, what are my thoughts on this match? I was listening to Devon and Neil talk about it the other day, and I kind of agreed with Neil. I think the match is going to look different. I don't think it's the same two guys we saw in 2019. At that time, Devon said Dave was probably the stronger human. He went all the way out to stop him, took everything he had. I think this bigger stem cell version of Devon might be the stronger human between the two of those guys. I'm not sure. I can't say this to be sure. I'm just saying things have changed. Dave's had some injuries. He's had some nerve damage. Devon just kept growing and growing and growing. And he's focused very hard on his pronation, his riser, and his outside game, but he is committed with that inside shoulder. And I think he might be willing to go bone to bone against Dave. Of course, he may run to the King's move and stop him that way. I have no idea how it's going to look. Who do I think is going to win? I think Devon's going to win. I don't know. Dave has had an amazing record at King of the Table. His East versus West performances are kind of like mine. Like they come up a little short. But his King of the Table performances are amazing. I mean, just all out war. And then how he beat Alex Gardeccia was spectacular. Then he went to war with Vitali. I mean, we see a different Dave Chaffee at King of the Table for some reason. We're going to see that Dave Chaffee show up against Devon. I think this match is closer than what people think. I think it's 55% Devon, 45% Dave. Now, there's a lot of people out there that think Dave's just going to win. I think Devon really is strong. I just think we underestimated the heart of Gennady for East versus West 7. Now, as far as Dave versus Rivas, East versus West 7, did he have an injury going in? Was Rivas really that strong? And if that's so, we should stay as far away from Georgia as possible because those guys are crazy. I don't know. Dave Chaffee, Devon Larratt. Man, this would be one to be cool to be at. Like, honestly, because also on the same card, you have Corey versus Morozov, which I'll do a video on that later. But King of the Table's doing something right. Devon Larratt, Dave Chaffee. Let me know your picks down below. What do you think is going to happen? How do you think it's going to go? Will it be a dominant performance by Devon? Will he control the center? Will he control the high ground? Will he statue Dave? Or will Dave be offensive and take off on him and it looks similar to what it looked like at WAL's move? Will Devon have to revert to a King's move? Will the rules favor Devon? Like I said, Dave's done really well under those rules. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's an exciting match. It's an exciting match. A lot of people thought after East versus West 7, this match was not going to be as exciting. I actually think it's more exciting now. Both guys coming off a loss. Both guys having something to prove. Both guys want to claim that number one spot in North America, although I think whoever wins needs to pull Jerry to really solidify it. I don't know, man. Super exciting. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Just another beautiful day here in Hot Springs, Arkansas at the Monster Factory. But just a little teaser. Something special's coming.